Curving is a mess. You are the wrong setting. There we go. Oops. Time to see how many tries it takes to get past the chorus, or how to get up to the chorus in the first place again. This is fine. No. It's gonna be one of those moments on there. Like, is this fine on the curving? I think so. Oh no, no it isn't. Okay. Okay. Sure, that works. Come on, that's what I get for screwing around. I wanted to move back and forth the time with the song again, but... Man, I really do like this song though, huh? I forgot how much I enjoyed this until I popped it up again. I saw that pretty late. Come on, buddy. The warm-up period's always the worst. Oh, really? Dude, come on. Okay, well that's just getting screwed over again. I'd like to at least get past the curving at least once already, come on. It's not even that far in. Well, okay. Yay! Still gotta wiggle back and forth though. Although I'm actually gonna try to dude! Actually, I'm gonna try to read them to make sure I dodge though, but that was just hard. Fair enough. It's all too late, you should have gone to the top left, honestly. Oh, yeah, crap, left side. I blank out way too hard on this fight, that's for sure. Hey, Brobot, how's it going? I blank out way too hard on this fight sometimes. Okay, so this part actually seems good this time. Never mind. Cool. It was good right up until the end, when it suddenly very much wasn't. I see. That makes sense, I guess. Dear, imagine being able to read fruit and dodge them. I definitely can't read this attack, that's for sure. Sure, yeah, okay. I saw that was coming, still just stood there and took it to the face. Fair enough. Oh dear. That was not a good place to be, I'm gonna be honest, I can't surprise the wife there. Alright. I didn't expect it to take me quite so long to get past the intro of this fight, but alright. I think it'd be at least a tad faster by this point. Like, the curving's not the easiest part, but I've gotten through it a few times already. I can't read that for the life of me, dude. Oh, cool. I guess this attack's just being mean today then, fair enough. Yay! That took way too long, holy crap. Way too long to get to this part. Oh man, I can't even land either, really. Okay, cool, we finally reached the chorus after like 10 attempts, bloody hell. Took a while. I got enough to die to in the chorus. I don't need to die before it that much. Okay, thank you. Dude, like, cool, guess I won't go down. I had to go to the left of that faster, and I just couldn't because everything was blocked off. That's why I kind of just accepted death there, honestly. It's either there or on the way down. Like, either I died immediately or I died on the way down anyway, because I wouldn't be able to dodge the grapefruit. Hello. Oh, that was pretty easy at least, thank you. Too kind of you to actually let me survive for a little bit. Jesus, that red fruit had it in for me. That one's so damn far. Alright. Well, at least I'm finally getting to the course a little bit more often. As in, more than 0 times, that's always a good sign. That. And it let me drop that part of the game. And I had to die immediately. Wonderful. So if I tried jumping around there, that could have been bad. It's funny that this fight's supposedly 3 minutes long, because it sure as hell doesn't feel like it. With how long, like, there's like 3 parts to this song. The pre-chorus, the chorus that lasts an age and a half, and the post-chorus. Oh, that was actually going into me, nice. So this fight doesn't feel that long at all, it feels like a 2-minute fight if that. But it clearly isn't, it just lasts a really, really long time. Less time than Lens still, though almost as long. Alright, coding's being kind, that's good. At least I got that going for me at the moment. Oof. Bit close for comfort, but fine. And all the way down as we do. Didn't like that fruit, okay. Oh, don't get tired of the like small build up before the chorus starts, huh? Yeah, I knew I had to go left with that one. Imagine being able to read well. Imagine being able to read well. Double time, really? Alright, well. I didn't exactly expect this to be fast today, so I'm hoping I can clear this today, but considering how the previous few fights have gone, we'll see what happens. I have no idea what to expect, that's for sure. With how well I play in general. There you go. Thank you for being kind again, I appreciate it. Okay. Ah, okay, I almost stopped early, nice. Soon, TM. Bollocks. I just read that. Wow, I survived, okay. Sure. Transition was kind to me, I guess. Oh yeah, Justin was kind. Wow. Weird. I'm not used to that. Ah, wow. Alright, past curving. Ooh, probably shouldn't have lived there. I kind of messed that up. And I didn't read that one correctly. I had to go under that one. That was on me. I had to go under that. I was totally expecting death, and because of that I died. It's pretty much on me on that one, honestly. It's fine, yeah, this is fine. Don't be under it for the diagonals. Yeah, okay. Just don't be under it for that, and everything's alright. Oh crap. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Just went down a little earlier than I normally do, that's all. Next round. Yeesh, do not like being in the corner, that's for sure. Do not like being delayed from going up top either. Oh, come on, dude. Like I messed up by going to the top left block, but come on, there was no way I was going down again. I hope so, Bogan, but it turns out doing 4 bosses in a row was pretty... 3 bosses in a row was pretty exhausting. Although if you want to go by time, 6 bosses. Yeah, God bless anybody that dealt with K3 back in the day, because that would have sucked. Like, I was exhausted of doing 5 bosses in a row in that game regardless, and I didn't even spend 100 hours or anything. It's almost like there's a fundamental design problem with a 4D style thing. That being that it gives no breaks and completely kills the pacing of everything. And it was all shooting bosses in K2 as well, so it wasn't even that bad at least there. Hello. Like, it's funny how 4 Divas has kind of devolved into more avoidance than bosses at this point. Although granted, the main examples I have for that are K3 and the Z series. Mostly the Z series. Okay, well that one went far. And I did not screw up. I almost did that. Almost fucked up that moment, but that's fine. I kind of had to stay there for that one, there's no way going left. Hey Minty, how's it going? Like, I'm looking forward to being done with this boss and then just taking a break from this game, because there is no way in hell I'm dealing with the last one immediately. It's just going to be frustrating for everyone involved. I landed for a moment. Damn it. Soon. Emphasis on TM in this case, much less the soon. Ah, I jumped a moment too late, damn it. Yeah, unfortunately 4 Diva style sections are always just kind of incredibly rough, regardless of what game it is. I didn't even take that long comparatively in K3, and it's still kind of exhausting. Like, it was enough that I just played Secret 5 for like 6 hours. I didn't even like that section. But I knew as soon as I got past it, it's just basically just going to be bosses after bosses again, because the platforming barely take any time. Wasn't entirely too. But yeah, Rukuto definitely took me a bit. Like, Rukuto definitely took me a bit of time, that area, and then Cyber didn't take much time at all, which is nice, but... Not even down there. I can't say I've not done that before, honestly, so... As long as you can sync it up well enough, it's fine. But you don't have to download the song for that until the end, really. Let's read that one. I really wish there'd be more platforming and extra. Crap. How many bars? I don't even know. It lasts a minute. I'm sure objectively, if you want to be pedantic about it, I'm sure somebody can find a longer chorus somewhere. But as far as 3-minute songs are concerned, this one's pretty long. Considering it takes up a third of the song in one section. Like, it may not really be the chorus of the song, but it sure as hell feels like it to me, so... Like, this is the intro verse, and... Oh, yeah. Probably 32? I don't know what that means. I really don't too high on that, dude. See, that's exactly what I was thinking. My mind immediately went to Dream Theater 2, Bogan. I'm Swolfie. I am very, very tired of this game in this section. Turns out 4 Diva Star sections are a bad idea. Because just doing boss after boss after... As we learned from Trial of the Crusader, boss after boss after boss is pretty tiring. Yeah, that's the only thing left after this. And also my replay of DJ S-Ray for the 50th time. Because that's the best part of this by far. Wow, that actually lived. I had no idea what I was doing, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really disappointed there's not more platforming in this stage, man. I really am. Like, I was genuinely really looking forward to seeing the extra platforming. And it's pretty much been on par with, like, stage 6, probably, the final stage before M stage. And fair enough, but, like, I still wish there was more than, like, 1 screen per route. Partially because it would have been nice to break things up a little more with, like, more than 5 minutes of platforming before the next 20 hours of boss rush. Yeah, DJ S-Ray is required. It's one of the 4, it gives one of the energy. Ah, crap, whoops. Current PB today, I reached Greyfruit a couple of times. No, wait, no, I did pass the Greyfruit once. Yeah, I actually had this conversation a bit with Wolfswolfie. Like, with the remastered version, I actually feel like I could probably clear I Want to Be the Guy on Impossible. That doesn't seem too bad to me. I don't feel like I'd stand a chance on the original. Like, I genuinely feel like remastered I Want to Be the Guy probably wouldn't be too bad for me on Impossible. Yeah, there it is, exactly. I was wondering if there's going to be something there as well. Oof, close. But like, original I Want to Be the Guy on Impossible would just never happen for me. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. How to make him fly? Are you? I don't know. I thought the Rukuto stage was really cool. I felt like you did a good job with that. I know you said it was the hardest one for you to make, but like, I think you did really well. Ah, okay, we're fine. Ah, I jumped too late, damn it. Well, that's on me at least. 30 minutes of not dying. Yeah, I'm aware how hard 30 minutes of not dying can be. That's Conquer the Blow Game 1 and 2. Different meaning? how so? Because I didn't... This isn't original platforming for the most part, right? Ah. Bollocks. Yeah, I sure am. Yeah, no, it should be daunting. Anything on impossible is daunting, Wolfie. Like, there is a big difference between, yeah, that's fine, I'm waiting. Yeah, I figured there was something like that. Yeah, I think you've done some games on very hard, right, Wolfie? I can't remember what they are, but I swear you've done some. Can't remember what I swear you've done something on very hard. Oh. Ah, I really thought that blue was going to go further. Oh, you did Vandal, yeah. You did? Really? Damn, okay, that's pretty good. GB's not easy. Even on very hard. I'm assuming GB on very hard is just like saves before and after bosses. Just like Love Trap is. Crap. Yeah, okay. I didn't really know what I was doing there, but it worked out. I don't know, you can do Vandal very hard. You might be able to do I Want to Be the Guy on Impossible, honestly. Obviously, it'd take a bit of practice, but like... I'd say I Want to Be the... Nice, I Want to Be the Guy on Impossible is probably harder. But it's not harder, like, in terms of individual segments, like the tower is. Because that tower is pretty damn tough. Alright, well, I'll take your word for that then, yeah. I do understand how hard it is to pick screens. I definitely do understand that. Yeah, and then trying to buff them in a good way. Yeah, no, that's fair, I can get that. Ah! Okay. There's just a fruit in the corner, nice. It helps when you've made the game and you've test played it a lot and replayed everything a lot, Logan. But it is still very impressive. Crap. Do I get another time down? I do! Sweet! Oh, I lived. Okay. I thought I kind of messed that one up, honestly, but sure. Second time past this. Whoa! Only the second time I've gotten to this attack today already. Hey, I didn't misread this time. I was slightly too far left, I tried to tap right, and apparently I was too late. Fair enough. How many that's only the second time I've gotten past the grey attack today? I had like 3 attempts, I just could not drop down as well for the grey attack. Ah! Okay. Imagine being able to recurving. I mean, I wouldn't say you used up the last... You test played the rest of Hydra Homies, right? From what I understand, that's not an easy game. From the 3 screens I've seen of it, because I'm trying not to look. Because once I'm done with this, I'll play that for a bit. With this boss, I mean, not with the game. Otherwise, it will never end and you will never see it played. Okay, this corner is mine now. You test played Hydra Homies, right? I assume? Like, you played everything in that. That seems pretty hard, from what I can understand. From the 3 screens I've seen of it. Ah, bollocks. Misread that entirely. Didn't test Zeroi's. Wow, Zeroi finally makes something, you don't even play it. I can't believe you do this to him. Zeroi finally released something unto the world, and you decided to ignore it. You didn't upload a test version? Well, it's available now. You didn't upload a test version? Really? Huh. Weird. So what, that meant you had to beat it legit? Instead of all the other stages you could god mode through? Crap. I don't like this place. Yeah, I figured as much. I do remember that part. Somehow you got him to do the coding stuff. I don't know how that happened, but okay. Why did I go for that gap? Imagine being on a read and not being exhausted from how long this has taken. Whee! Thank you, game, for allowing me to pass. It's not reliant on my skill sometimes. Ah, okay. Got lucky on that as well. Yay, finally the next hard attack again. Oh wow, there's no remaining falling ones this time. Also, that was strangely free. Weird. That was weirdly free. Okay. Am I gonna go to the top for this? I feel like no. I really just hoped that wasn't gonna happen, I'm gonna be honest. I really just thought, hey, they seem to be staying away from me, this is nice. Fair enough, my bad. Yay, I got past the chorus again. Woo! No problem, Rasik. Glad I could oblige. I'm so polite, I'll even hold off for another 3 hours for you. Just so you can also get lunch, have a break, go to the toilet, do a few jobs around the house. And still not Mr. Clear. No, that's my best attempt for today. I've gotten like 2 attacks past that before, but there's like 40 seconds remaining. I don't know how it's gonna work yet. Like, I'd hope I can clear this today, but as is the way with barrage and avoidance fights in general, it could be now, and it could be in 5 hours. Who knows? You think it's gonna be fruit? I don't know. Personally, I'm thinking it's gonna be bananas, which are vegetables, as we all know. I mean, I just couldn't go up there. Maybe I could have gone up to the top left, but I sure couldn't go to the right. I don't know. Cool. I like when I can play the fight and feel like I have some control over it. Those moments are cool. Len's been beaten, yeah. And how long did that take? How many streams of I think I could clear at any moment was that? Just because they can be beaten doesn't mean you can tell when. Honestly, I still feel like I got a bit lucky on Len. I really have no idea what the hell to do with that second last attack, so... Yay, I gotta go up again. Been a while. Hey Navala, still tired because I'm still on this giant section of the game which never ends because 4 divas are objectively bad game design. Because you never feel like you're mentally done. Like, I remember playing the 4 divas in K3 and I was so exhausted of 5 bosses in a row there that I played Secret 5 for a while and I don't even like that section. Just played that for like 6 hours straight to completely turn off for once. That was a nice moment. I like being able to turn off my brain. You don't get that with 5 bosses in a row. I didn't even spend that long on the K3 boss rush. Like, the longest part was piano and that was only 8 hours. Hey Kurt, how's it going? So yeah, I'm still tired. And I will be until I'm done here. I actually am tired, so I stayed in bed for a really long time today. Went to bed at 1, got up at like 11. Thank you, Rayfruit, for ending. I appreciate it. Thanks for the raid, by the way, Kurt. What were you playing? How's it going? Okay, so you don't want to stay close to the right, gotcha. Alright, I'm learning a bit about that one then. I'll try the top, sure. Oh. So it is kind of targeted on your position. I see. Ah, you bitch. So it is kind of targeted on your position for that attack. I did wonder. I figured it probably was. I learned something new on that one, that's fine. I figured that was around you, but I wasn't sure. Yep, good. He was only getting 1 PV in Jump King. Oh no. Oh, you're running Jump King. Okay, gotcha. Dang, that's a shame. Well, welcome everyone from Kurt's channel. I'm Naloa. I play I Wanna Be the Guy fan games. And by fan games, I mean fan game because I've been playing this one for a year and a bloody half. Because it's exceptionally difficult and very, very long. We're currently in a 4 boss section and I'm on the last of the 4, so I'm gonna be very glad when I'm finally past this. And I can finally think about other things again. That'll be great. Instead of associating everything here just with each other. If you have any questions about the fight, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, feel free to just enjoy this one song that we're going to be listening to a lot because I need to make progress in it and the fight's hard. What would I rather think about? Hydra Homies, Destination, Kamilia, Sleep. Not necessarily in that order. I'm not sure what order I prefer it in though. Jump King's got that whole getting over it vibe of I really don't think I'd enjoy playing this. So, shout outs to anyone that tries to speedrun it, that's for sure. Why oh yeah, because I never sleep then, gotcha. Hey, if I just did 1 run of Destination and Call Me It, it wouldn't take very long. It'd only be like a 12-hour stream, probably. Hydra Homies is pretty long, I'm fairly certain. And then it would be a tied Destination run, so... I really need to move out of this spot a bit more. Yeah, and that's the problem with trying to move out to that spot a bit more. That's the problem with that plan. Try going up a block in the middle of those things, and sometimes the fruit kill you. Ooh. How many weeks has it been that I've been on this section now? I actually don't know. I know I had a long break in the middle because... Christmas period. I don't remember if that long break was like a week or 2 weeks though. I think it was only 1. And then the other 2 weeks were Len. And a little bit of DJ S-Ray figuring out that it was broken. Like, I've definitely been on this one section of the game for the last 3 weeks, at the very least. And I don't remember how many weeks it was before that point as well. And that's why I'm exhausted. Turns out when you think of... Because it's like, you can't even think of it as like a separate section. Like, despite it being a different boss, it's not a separate stage or a separate section or something. It's like, you don't really get to think of Destination, Crimson, Gravity Man, New as separate parts when you do 4 Divas and K2. You just get one of them done and think, oh boy, now I get the other quarter of this really long stage that isn't a stage. And you've got to be constantly turned on for it all as well, because otherwise you just start dying. And unfortunately, when it comes to bosses, when you start dying, it doesn't really help much, unlike platforming, because you don't get to make any progress when you're tired. Yeah, no, that's definitely... I mean, Big Kid feels easy to me. You just take your time with that anyway. Like, I feel like, just like in K3, that's the easiest part of, air quote, 4 Divas, even though that's the 5th. I don't know if Fluke is the easiest part of the 4 Divas in K3 at this point, but it's certainly supposed to be. It certainly used to be in the first versions. Ah, nope. We fine? Yeah, we're fine, okay. I guess. I don't know, it feels like you've at least progressed a little bit, if you get to that. Ah, yeah, I went too early. Yeesh. Like, it still feels like it's progress in a sense to me. Ah, I didn't think I was gonna live there, so I didn't hold right. Oh, definitely. Oh, for sure. I mean, I've said many a time, I wish there was more platforming and extra. I was looking forward to it. I get it, but I'm still disappointed. But like, I definitely really liked the, was it Diary? Yeah, I think it was Diary, not Pastel. Yeah, the Diary and the Blood Festival screen, that was really cool. If every screen had been 2 screens long, every save had been 2 screens long, I would have been perfectly fine with that. I don't think that would have worked for Destination, which was basically 2 screens long as it is, but... And Kill the Guy was kind of a bit too much of an RNG fest. But in general, I wouldn't have minded more. But, like, I get Sudal's reasonings for not having more platforming. I will admit, Fluka does feel like a break in K3 as well. I don't know what it's like for the Z series, if the actual boss of the Stage 4 stuff feels like a break as well there. But it does feel like you've at least made progress. But like, when you're stuck on just 4 bosses in one big section, clearing one never really feels like you're done. Clearing one just feels like, okay, cool, that's a small part of this whole thing sorted. Damn it. Now for the other part of this small thing. Small thing of this part, even. Like, once I get to the last boss of this, I will feel like I'm done. It will feel like, okay, cool, I finally passed the section. I can finally move on again. Kind of like how it was for when I read Big Kids in this game as well. But unfortunately, the point remains, I'm still stuck on this section in the meanwhile. Like, it's the parts of why 4 Divas are bad. Like, most people just think, 4 Divas bad game design because 4 bosses in a row with no break. But most people don't really go too into depth in why it's bad and why it's a problem. And I get it's kind of interesting in the sense of being the wall, in a sense. Like, the wall is here and you pass the giant sections, but like... It's just like taking like the whole hardcore platforming idea that most people think about fan games to the extreme. In the sense that like either you'll definitely try to get past all of it because like I'm not going to be beaten by this, or you'll quit because it sucks. Like, you'll play a couple of hours and get your fill, except in this case it's already like 30 hours deep into a game. So it's trying to make you commit before you've even gotten the chance. And to be clear, I'm still thinking about K3 when I say that. I'm not even thinking about K2 or this game. Which has 2 of those sections. But like, bosses are known for the parts that take up the time as opposed to the deaths, and yeah. The reason most games don't tend to get exhausting when they have this much time is that there's generally they take that much time because there's too much to do. Like Ubisoft open world games, for example. I'm so tired, dude. Seriously, I wasn't really that tired this morning, but I still stayed in bed for 10 hours because I just didn't have the energy for anything else. Because the last few weeks of my life have been spent thinking about this. That's without Mario and this boss even taking that many days in terms of real time. Ah, come on. Oh, good. I actually want to check quickly, like, when did I do the highlight of day 1 of this game? (23rd of October). So yeah, I've been thinking about this game for about 2.5 months. Well, I wonder why I'm tired. Yeah, I wonder why that could be. I wonder why I tried to play K3 in such a short time period. It's almost like I thought this could happen if you play it for more than like 3 years at a time. Except I didn't do this game in like 8-hour bursts each time, but it's also harder than K3, so I don't think that plan would have worked out. Like, if I straight up did a kill of the month from this, I don't think that would have gone very well. Considering how exhausted I was by just the final boss alone, I took a break at that point as well. It was just shattered. And that was without playing quite so much. Granted, the platforming takes far longer in K3 than it does in this as well, so there's longer breaks. So. K2 is a much more boss-focused game than K3 is, that's for sure. And K3 is still pretty boss-focused. Just because the platforming in K2 doesn't tend to take too long compared to its bosses. Even back in the day, I feel like it didn't really. Like, 4 Divas was by far the big wall in a sense. I misread that one. Misread that one. Like, the 4 Divas aren't so bad in a sense in K3 because there is so much platforming beforehand. The bosses don't tend to take too long, I'd say. And Stage 3 and Stage 4 can take quite a bit of time up. Stage 4 especially. Ah, good. But like, I'm saying that from the perspective of somebody that also had, one, the very nerf version of Kernel, unfortunately. It was actually kind of disappointing how fast it was. And two, it didn't take long on everything in general, even if it wasn't too short of a time. Like, it wasn't a short time that took me to beat everything, but definitely wasn't as long as most took. So in that sense, I'm biased and probably don't have a good response. Maybe this was the feelings that people got when playing the OG K3 boss rush. The 4 Divas there. Who knows? Ow. Okay. If I ever have to double jump and figure out where I can land, I normally die there, so I'm kind of surprised. I'm actually very surprised I survived that. And it only took like 30 tries to get back to the chorus again. Okay. Ah, and then I completely misread it immediately because I thought I could go under that. Thought I could go under that one and I couldn't. Fair enough. I should have a counter going for the grey attack on times I feel screwed versus times I feel like I could have done something and messed up. Nah. I mean, Fram's not wrong, yeah. Putting memes and jokes in your game is generally pretty good. Oh, that... Like, I'm half an hour into the stream, I'm already completely blanking as you just saw from that red fruit. Straight up didn't even notice it. Like, the intro's already just become, well... This exists. Sometimes I'll get through it. Yeah, he even started the stream on. Oh, it's an hour in. Wow, it's actually been an hour. Well, there's proof that I'm completely losing track of time already as well. How has it been an hour of this? I've gone nowhere. Oh, well, let's hope we come back to that one. Time also flies when you're forgetting existence. I wouldn't say I'm having a bad time, but I'm so tired I don't know if you could really call it fun either. I've been on this section for... It's like Destination, basically. It's not like I'm not enjoying the game, it's just... I spent too long on it. In real time. This has only been 3 months instead of a year. Granted, I was kind of tired of Destination after 3 to 4 months as well, so... It's probably fine if you don't take too long on this section because you're good at avoiding, well, bosses in general, but... Yeah. Ah, I knew I was going to jump baddie on that one. I messed that one up. Like, this is probably perfectly fine for Max because apparently he was only 50 hours in by this point. Less than half the time I had. Because Max doesn't take long on anything, which is good for him, I guess. If? Oh, okay. Ah, I ran back into it. I went right too early. An avoidance to Russian hard bass. I can't think of one either, honestly. Strangely enough, there's a lot of genres that don't really get used much for avoidances, I feel like. Okay, that lived. That was a mess. That was such a mess. I really do have some silly dodges sometimes on that part. And a lot of the time I just die, so... I'm surprised I can't really think of a hard bass avoidance. How many songs have been used? I think Slipknot got used in one by Random Chaos, but... Yeah, you don't really tend to get, like, heavy stuff very frequently, though. Like, heavy metal for sure. I probably could have gone right in that one, fine. Oh, it sounds like you can just do whatever the hell you like with basic barrage, then. Just make any relatively simple attack, and then every so often you change it up. Nice freeze there. Yeah, no, the Slipknot one was very unexpected to me as well. I'm pretty sure it was Slipknot. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was very much an unexpected place. Like, it was not the kind of song you'd expect. I think you could find the song in Descend into Hell. Ah, bollocks. Like, I think it was part of the 4 Divas section in there. Yep, 40-minute avoidance, let's go. I wish you the best of luck with that. Ah, yeah, it's bad when I went to the corner, my bad. Don't know anything about GML? Yeah, that's fair. Saying that, you can do some surprisingly interesting things with drag and drop, as Cyber showed in most of his games. Like, even if you don't know how to code, that's perfectly fine, because drag and drop can cover for you. Yeah, that's already been done as well. Granted, that game was bad. There's just random 360 spawning out of the middle of the room, slowly getting harder and harder. And then you couldn't even clear it because it just kills you at the end regardless. Shoutouts to Geezer for finding that out. I think it was I Want to Be the Pink Guy. It's a really bad game. Oh, using Python. Yeah, okay, no, that's probably good then if you actually know how to code. Fair enough. I just kind of assume people have no experience. Yeah, that was exactly the one I was saying. No, actually no, Pink Guy's not a 30-second loop, that's like a whole thing, that's the whole album as far as I'm aware. Like all the songs on that, like last 40 minutes or something. And it was bad. So, technically avoidance to an entire LP has been done before. Oh, it's only 30? Oh, okay, fair enough. I was talking about your own game, fair enough then. Yeah, I missed your previous comment, Pooks, my bad. Yay! Alright, RNG hell clear! Can we survive the rest? That didn't read that one, honestly. Thankfully it's going away from me. I feel like I'm reading that, but it always feels like such a mess. Every time I do that falling attack. Ah, that was too high, really? Man. How was that too high? That was a rough one. That was hard, dude. Crap. I mean, what part of GML do you mean? The drag and drop or the actual coding? Ah, drag and drop, yeah. No, drag and drop's... I mean, it's a drag and drop system, so yeah. It is a different language in a sense. It definitely takes a lot of getting used to trying to read it. Yeah, no, I've tried understanding drag and drop from people, and it's pretty interesting once you understand it, but man, is it kind of a mess. Especially because the variables they tend to use is just one letter long as well, so you gotta try to understand how they all relate to each other. And how things increase, because, man, that's a problem. Yeah, no, GMS still has drag and drop. I mean, Game Maker's supposed to be a simple language that most people can use because of that reason, and drag and drop is probably the big appeal. So yeah, GMS definitely still has it. I'm pretty sure GMS 2 still does as well, but I don't know. Oof. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the appeal of it, that it's easy to code for people that don't know how to code. To my knowledge, at least. I've definitely had many people heard many people complain about GML's language, even for actual coding though. Partially because it's meant to be simple. Ah, 2 in a row, alright. Didn't need to jump that. The hard part of this attack is just not jumping, it really is. Dude, like... Come on! There was no way. That would have been complete luck for anybody that dodged that part there. Scratch? I don't know anything about Scratch, but I have heard about that before as well. Like, I do know some people who started out with that to learn some very basic stuff. But like, I definitely know very, very little about it. Does he get past Grey 3 times in a row? Ah, screw that up honestly a little bit. Okay. Nice Grey fruit down there, buddy. Wow, 3 in a row, okay. Oof, misread that, honestly, I probably would have died there. Yeah, I didn't read that one. I was looking at the top right and then suddenly this burst came from the left side of me. And I was not prepared. Aha! I have a strat, suck it! Oh yeah, go up? Yeah, go up. Didn't even read that one. That's the second time I've gotten there. Maybe the floor is better for that then. That's the second time I've gotten there. Yeah, that's what doesn't feel good. I guess being somewhere else, a difference in speeds is probably better for me. Alright. Because I dealt with most of it here the first time, and then I thought, oh no, this is probably a bad spot. I'll go one to the right. And then one spawned, like, right next to me here. Because apparently this is close to where they can spawn from, and I wasn't ready for it, so... Yay, I learned something again. Woo! Oops. Had built-in salts? I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what salting is to, like, protect things, but that's like email or something, right? So... Clearly what I think of is not the same thing as what you mean. Wow, this looks like a crap situation, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Oh, it is that? Oh, really? Okay. Huh. Neat. Can't believe that lived. Oh. Cool! Thanks, game! Well, I guess we can't get a fourth in a row pass. Great. That makes sense. Like, I know sometimes RNG is hard, but man, does it happen relatively consistently on that thing. Yeesh. I was gonna survive that. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of for the most part. Like, protecting public domain stuff. Oh, good. Okay, thanks, great. Can't believe that worked in my favor. Ah, bollocks. That was way too early, and I bonked. That really should have killed me. And I thought that one would fly away in time, so... Could have jumped over that one too, but don't like jumping on that part. It's generally a risk. Yeah, no, I understand the basics of salting, so that's fair. I understand the gist of how that stuff works. Alright, gotta figure out a decent strat for that second last thing? I'm like 40 seconds off the ending, man. Like, I'm so far away from the ending, I'm not clearing this soon. I guess the spot I did start it at was good, though. It just felt scary, so that's why I moved the first time. Ah, I need to drop down a bit faster. I'm staying up for way too long. staying up way too long. Honestly, wasn't sure about that. Ah, bollocks. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's on me. Hold on. I'm just going to make a timestamp of that 10... No, that's yesterday. Thanks, recent broadcast, because clearly the recent broadcast was yesterday's stream and not today. That makes sense. Thank you. Just want to get that 108 timestamp. Was it you? Or I got screwed over? Nope. Must have been the previous one. Yep, there we go. Okay. I had to make a game with some Android tool. Really? What for? Yeah, different languages are definitely weird to get used to, for sure. I don't know what it's like going from like Python or Unity or something to GameMaker, but from what I understand, professional code developers or whatever prefer the not GameMaker language. Ah, I could have actually lived there. I was one step further left. Like, as far as I'm aware, people that know what they're doing tend to prefer the not GameMaker stuff. As somebody that doesn't know what he's doing, it's perfectly fine. Real languages real languages tend to require a lot more input from the user, because their computers are a lot stupider as far as I'm aware. Which means that you have a lot more control over it, but it also gives you a lot more room for mistakes. Like, I've heard more than enough times about like how not having a comma at the end of a line just ruins everything somehow. And I'm just sitting here in GameMaker just pressing enter every single time and not worrying about it. Which, thankfully, I'm okay with. Python's beginner friendly. I'll take your word for that. Like, I've heard it's supposed to be, but I thought I misread that one, honestly. GameMaker seems pretty beginner friendly, and Python's supposed to be able to do more as far as I'm aware. Hello, fruit. I didn't have a double jump, and I didn't realize I was going to live there. Fair enough. I'm actually surprised I could have lived there. I thought it was dead. The semicolon rule is down. So what's the semicolon rule exactly? Just that you have to have semicolons at the end of each sentence? Because I obviously don't know it because I don't need to. I just know you're supposed to have a semicolon. Well, that's the thing, Bogan. If you want to use the semicolons in GameMaker, you can, and that's perfectly fine. One hand on the Python, one hand on the code. I don't get it. I think this developer joke is too high level for me. That's also a code making joke, but I don't know if I phrased it right. Like, low level code's meant to be assembly or something. I'm gonna be honest with you, Bogan, it didn't start out as that. Didn't start out as an intentional joke, but like, that's where half my jokes come from, they're not intentional. I just realised halfway through saying it, it's like, oh yeah, this is a reference, isn't it? That's also where you can't tell sometimes if I'm joking or not, because even I'm not sure what points. Even I'm not sure at points if I'm joking or not. That was pretty easy. That one hurt. That was the painful one, really. Thanks, game. It's a mess, man. It really is. Oh, 1/16. I'm just gonna make timestamps this. 108 grapefruit. Like, I'm just gonna make timestamps every time I feel like I've gotten ultra screwed over. I'll go back through the board and look at what they're like. And then maybe submit a giant list of them by the end. Ow. I just can't read that one. Yeah, honestly, saying the high level thing wasn't meant to be a joke at first. It was just meant to be like, yeah, this joke's over my head, it's too smart for me. And then I realized that's also a thing. Just like halfway through the sentence, like, high level's a thing in coding, isn't it? I remember hearing about low level coding, which is assembly. High level must be something, but I can't remember if that's the phrase or not. Or if that's what it's called, but you know what? We'll go with it. I'm honestly proud of myself for that one, it wasn't even intentional. Ah, I forgot to put the jumper on. I knew there was something off for the seat. Oop. I love that people can't tell if I'm joking at any point, because even I don't know it sometimes. I really don't. Yeah, no, I understand on that part. That's why I said low levels assembly, yeah. High level is meant to be like, yeah, well, it's easier to read. Oh god, I just got walled there, so. These semicolon. Yeah, no, I know it's not just Python for the semicolon thing. I know there's quite a lot of languages. Oh wow, 3, okay. Yeah, it's generally stuff on the same line, I think you need it for Game Maker. I don't even know if you need it for that, honestly. Sometimes there are times I thought you need it in Game Maker if it's on the same line, and patch showed me that you didn't. So, I don't even know when you need it for that. Declare a variable. Oh yeah, that's probably a thing. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't declare variables. This name just exists now and Game Maker's going to have to accept that. And it does! I thought it was the side one, whoops. Yeah, no, you do like var a semicolon, I guess, which it's weird that you need it for that. Instead of just saying var a and then leaving it at that. But okay. And then using a on another line. It does feel weird that you actually need the semicolon in that situation. Ah, I nearly survived that. Neat. I got to the attack that I died at once. So, I gotta learn a little bit more about that. I learned that the bouncing thing is actually targeted, so that was cool, which makes sense. Like the one right after the chorus. Yeah, I also got hell RNG on both grapefruit and... Well, I mean, I can just show those off quickly. I can just show those two moments off quickly, that shouldn't take too long. Wrong scene! We're gonna actually mention those. Grapefruit moment. Like, surviving down was fine, it's just... this mess, yeah, that, and then 116. 116 is the one Fran's talking about. I straight up just don't know how I was supposed to get out of that one. 116. If we're gonna bring these up, I guess. Board, please, Twitch, why do you do these things? Twitch, please. Imagine loading your webpage, right? We're going to show this off now, I may as well. Dodge the thing, dodge the thing. Yeah, that dodge. I have no idea where I was supposed to go on this one, dude. Just like... So, okay, we live. Ah! The wall! The wall! Like, I survived the first wall, which was funny, and then the second was just... There was no way on that one, dude. I straight up don't know where I was supposed to go on the second thing. It is just everywhere. It was just everywhere, man. Yeah, and those two were also moments. Like, it wasn't like it was hard, but I could have gotten through. I straight up have no clue where I was meant to go to survive that. Oops. Yeah. But I genuinely don't know where I could have gone to survive on that. Again. Oh, I could have dropped down, couldn't I? I can do that to live, yeah. Whoops. Keep mixing that up. Like, I don't even know if I could have... I saw there was a gap on the left there in the video, but I don't even know if I could have made that in time. But I mean, this is why Gisa changed things in piano, so you don't get screwed over in the start of the final part after slow anymore. Like, I remember Gisa made a change so the green-yellow piano notes wouldn't just random 360 into your face anymore, but it was still just as hard because of the red blue ones. Which makes it more fair, but not really any easier. Which is nice. It's nice feeling like you have control over a fight. Which I sure don't feel at points. Oh, damn it. That's it for rushing, I guess. I sure don't feel like that with this fight. Yay. I haven't had any of the falling ones get in the way recently, surprisingly, on the circle spinny part. It's been a while since I've seen them come back down again. Which I am actually a bit surprised by. I thought I'd see more again. But I guess it was just, of course, the first round that the two fell down and it was right in my face. Which is just bloody typical for me. And I missed some stuff about coding stuff in chat, so I'll just catch up on this after I die on this attempt, so... This stuff's interesting to me. That's actually letting me drop a lot more now. Neat. Hey, Gray didn't screw me over. I screwed that one up, but okay. Oof. That was a hard one to tell if I could go under or not. Okay. That was so much crap to the right of me there. That thing is something. Yay! I like this strat. It gets them away from me and I like that fact. Okay, that could have been bad. Third time! I guess I'll just do this here. Further right seems bad. I do accelerate, okay. Ah, this lasts a while. Oh god! Jesus! Oh yeah! Looping! That's what I was expecting to come! What the hell? Man! It's such a mess. Yeah, I can get why. I can't imagine anyone first trying that, really. God damn it. Okay. Don't be near the left wall. Alright. I said I was gonna read chat and I forgot. Still like 3 attacks left though. Like at least 3 attacks left after that one for sure. Oh, hello Orange. How do you get down here? I mean, you're not entirely wrong as a streamer, Logan, but, you know, I'm not big enough that it's fine for me to ignore chat because it's just self-providing at this point. Ah. I'm not really a big enough streamer that chat just self-contains itself and keeps itself going. I can't remember what the phrase is. What's the word I'm looking for here? Self-providing isn't entirely wrong, but I don't know what word it is I'm looking for. Self-entertaining, maybe? It wasn't the word I was looking for, but it also works. Self-sustaining, thank you. Thank you, Rasik. That's it. Self-sufficient also works, yes. But yeah, self-sustaining was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, where it just keeps itself alive the whole way. I'm definitely not big enough for that yet. I should still have some interaction with my chat room. I am focusing still. Like one of the things you learn as a fan game streamer is how to be able to focus on a game and also be able to read the chat room. So you take a moment there to read the actual fruit and try to dodge it. You definitely don't want all of this part. But it's finding the opportunities to be able to read what's going on in the chat room as well as reading what's going on the screen in front of you. Oh, well. Yeah, fine, I couldn't dodge fast enough there. I wouldn't say by now, I don't know what the hard limit is on that exactly. But it's definitely one of the things you learn as a fan game player, like how to reach out while doing it. Okay, I won't, thanks Parsnip. I'm gonna be honest, I could probably read chat pretty reasonably in the late game as well. Ah, crap. It's just like during the chorus I can't. I can definitely read it at the beginning of the fight because that doesn't mean anything. Like, oh no, I died on curving. Reading chat isn't gonna help there. I'm not gonna be able to read it for crap regardless. Like, it doesn't matter if I read chat, it's basically luck to me anyway. All I can do, like, I could just, you know what, sure, let's try this again. This is always fun. Three for 3. I'm taking that as a survival. I swear the bottom left is like the safest spot on this attack. Like the bottom left is like genuinely the best place for that curving it seems, because I have survived 3 times there. The problem is I can't survive when it targets me, so... I swear it could wall you down there, I just never have. Like 3 for 3 in the, but like generally you don't stand near where the fruit are all gonna spawn from. That's normally considered what we call in the community a bad move. But sometimes you feel like doing something dumb because screw it, whatever, I'm not gonna get anywhere anyway. Oh crap, that one was low, alright. That is really fancy text. How do you do fancy text like that? I don't know how to do alt codes. Self-sustain my entertainment value. Well, that's good to hear. If only enough people knew that was a thing so that I could, like, just do entertainment value for people. That would be fantastic. Ah. If only fan games were popular. Imagine. Wow, I actually got to jump over that. Anytime I have to jump on Grey, it's probably death, is what I'd say in my head. Yeesh, okay. Good thing I'm good at two-framing. Ah, I ran into that one. That was on me. Alright, no. I said I would read friggin' chat and figure out what's going on with coding nonsense, because I want to know what's going on with coding nonsense. Python's wild, you can not declare stuff, and he's like, yeah, sounds good when you use it out of nowhere. That sounds like Game Maker, what are you talking about? Someone said assembly's too high level? What? How is assembly too high level? That's like the base level, isn't it? That's like one step above binary. Pairing Python and C++ code is always fun. I do not know what the difference is. But okay. True plus true in Python works and it spits out 2. Interesting. Python's flexible and indenting is king. Good for beginner-friendly language, it's make reading easier. I do agree, I think indenting is a good idea as well, but then you got like the debates on how much indenting you should do. Like, is it one space? Is it an actual tab? Or do you just do one of those things where everything's on the same line, but there's like the curly brackets also on a separate line? So that's how you separate things. I miss so much about this code conversation, and it's really interesting to me. Man codes in 0 1. Yeah, exactly. Jesus. Like, seriously, assembly's like one level above literal binary as far as I'm aware. Is there something else that I'm unaware of? Is there like a half level between assembly and binary that's still possible to use in? The Game Maker crash if you use something without defining it? Yeah, Game Maker Studio does, Fram. You are correct. If you don't give a thing a value, when you then try to use it, it does not work. Unless you're in Game Maker 8, in which case it defaults to 0. Which is why you've got attacks targeting the top left of the screen when the player dies. Because that's 0.00. Wow, I lived through that, okay. And why so many things break in Studio if you like do a targeted at the player attack. Because then the player dies and the game crashes, you're like, oh, crap, yeah, that's the thing. Ah, bollocks, that's too far right. COBOL, my mum works in COBOL apparently. In BASIC, which is really weird to hear about, because I didn't realize she did coding for a long time. I don't even remember what she was doing. I think it was just meant to be some service from a bank or something, so... But she obviously wasn't exactly high up in that business. Now she's a teacher, so shows how well that worked out for her. Eesh, a little on the harsh side there, but okay. I really thought I was going to stop sooner, huh? A warning shot at the top left corner. I mean, if I'm already dead, probably not. At that point, I don't feel like it matters too much. Like, if I'm dead, the warning shot ain't gonna mean much to me. So, I think that should be okay. If instance exists, OBJ player, and then I miss the second bracket because it's within the if statement. Every single time. I genuinely miss the second one every single time, Rasik. I don't know how I keep doing it. Same as 2 spaces. Interesting. seriously, I don't know how I managed to miss the second bracket. It's like I do if bracket, instance exists player, end bracket. Okay, the bracket's over now, we're good. Why is the game not working? Every bloody time. It's infuriating. And you can imagine how many times I had to make that mistake in making a medley game. Because, oh boy, turns out GF8 things, people don't tend to use instance exists much. Because it wasn't bloody necessary, because they could just default it to 0-0. So it was fine. Oops, didn't need to jump there. I mean, what's the other one? Like a hard C, like Rakik? Rasis? Wait, is this just a shortened version of racist? Is that what we're going for here? If we pronounce it with 2 soft C's... Oh no. C's are always weird when you have it 2 different ways of pronouncing it. Creative Commons Rassic. Ah! Racic, racist. Rachich? Why is your name Indian? What? I have so many jokes from that and none of them are good. And I shouldn't say any of them. None of them were thought out through well enough. Rachich? Why Rachich? Rakik? I could see that for the art, yeah, that makes sense. The H throws me off a little bit. I don't know how you managed to throw a ch sound in there for a C. Like, there was very clearly not an H in that. Croatian? Really? Rachich. Rachich. Emphasis is hard. Rachich. Huh. Alright, interesting. Never would have guessed that. Who the hell chose that as your name, by the way? You say it was a nudge that called you that, I'm gonna burst out laughing. Ah, bollocks. World of Warcraft. Ah! Damn it, okay. How the hell did that get an H sound? That's weird. Would have thought a robot would definitely not add a letter in. Oh no, like who pronounced you Rachich? Like with the ch sound? Or was that the World of Warcraft random name generator? Like, did the random Warcraft name generator also have a voice clip sound to it? I really want to know who pronounced you that. Like, who managed to add an H sound into something with no H's? Not the greatest situation, but it works out. Hey, some people. Multiple people! Man! Alright. Ah, whoops. Man, alright. At least they have the excuse that it's a little hard to tell which way they're meant to say the C's in your name. That's not too bad. Better than the 1000th time I've been called Nowlo, or Nowla, or whatever. For the record, I've actually been called Nowla before. Like, verbally. Typoing I get because 2 letters swapped around despite seeing it every other time. Speech is Now lower. Exactly. If anything, you should probably move the L over one, because now is kind of like two sounds. It's more like na, low, Except I gotta say nat, low, ass, because, you know, S. Because thanks, Twitch. Now low, high. Wait, what? Now lower. Yeah. Alola, Naloa, and all. Well, I'm not going to the right there, am I? Whee! No, it's nah, low ass. It's like, hey, how high is that guy's ass? No, that guy looks like he has a high ass. Nah, low ass. You see? It's easy. It's very simple to remember. And I'm dead. Oh, we're talking about donkeys, by the way, just in case you're getting confused. You know? Because, you know, sometimes you have to have your packages high on the ass to get carried and all, so... I know people get confused about that sometimes, so I just thought I'd make that clear. Does he live? Crap. Look at the wrong... Oh, good, there's still two more. Why are these freaking... Man... That was a really dumb death, but the two falling ones definitely threw me off there. Why are the falling ones still nearby? We're done. Like, no. I want to understand. Why is this attack still here? What's spawning these last two Greyfruit? The speed of slow. This is yesterday's VOD. Why is yesterday's VOD here? Recently closed windows. There you go. Like, I genuinely want to look at this and figure out why in the hell these fruits are still here. Ah, has it already been nearly 2 hours already? Christ. Oh, that didn't refresh, I guess. 2 hours ago. Okay, where in the hell are these guys coming from? Let's all watch this together in a way that we can't really see anything anyway because it is blurry as hell. Are they seriously just the slowest fruit in the world? Where are these two coming from? Are these coming from the bottom? They're coming from the bottom, aren't they? Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. It's two coming from the bottom and just being the slowest acceleration known to man. Oh my god. It's exactly what I thought. That one isn't a bug. Fair enough. Friggin' wonderful. Love it when that happens. Test. Yeah, okay, I don't think it's delayed. Cool. Jesus Christ. You physically did not like this. Nice. Hey, you wanted to talk about it. Like, yeah, it's just the slowest fruit falling down. It's the worst. Can't really do much about that, I guess. Like, it was a very dumb death, but it just threw me off mentally so much there. God damn it. I hope that clip includes the part where we confirm that we're talking about donkeys and not butts. Because there's a very important distinction there. We can't have people getting confused now, you know? Nope, crap. Because I fumbled my words on that as well. Well, feel free to post that in the Discord, I guess. God damn it. Imagine taking clips out of context. Can I pet your ass? Imagine having enough money to be able to own an ass. Thanks. I think I'm fun too. I may be biased in that though. Ow. I know, right, folks? Think about logically, if I have an attack that's reliant on targeting on something, in this case the player, should probably double check to make sure that thing exists. See, that's the thing. You don't have to check anything exists in Game Maker 8. In Game Maker 8, you just make it target the thing, and if the thing doesn't exist, that's fine. Everything's okay. Because Game Maker will solve it for you. It's like, hey man, I noticed you made a mistake here, but it's okay. I'll give you a spot to target instead. It just goes to the top of the screen, it's wonderful. It doesn't really look that bad. Oh, really? As they were flying away. I mean, yeah, Game Maker's made for amateur coders, and we are not known as the smartest people. I mean, I made a game with vegetables and dirt, so I don't think you can call me smart. Judging by what people said about me at school, I'd say I'm intelligent, but I don't think I'd say I'm smart. Good practice. What? Just in case you're unsure, you know there's a vegetable 3 already, right, Rasik? Hogan missed it too, apparently. Yeah, this is the problem with short games. They don't tend to be played very long, so people miss when they go live because streamers don't play them for very long. But it exists! Some people didn't like the fact that I tried to make MASH bosses. They were alright. Yeah, no, we spoke about a little bit in Wolfie's Discord as well. Yeah, series don't tend to be... messed up. Don't tend to quite hold their popularity from the first games over time, so Vegetable 3 is not quite as popular as 2 or 1, surprisingly enough. Like, Vegetable 3 has 0 speedruns. Still waiting for that. Vegetable 4 went, okay, buddy. So where are you fitting the 5 then? When Vegetable 4 finally gets made. There's no S in Become the Vegetable. The G? Yeah, I guess that works. Vegetable 5's never, so... The plan ends at 4, and it has for years. I jumped in too late. I could! I feel like the dev running his own game feels a bit weird though. Yeah, I know what you mean, Sparkle. For the previous comment about intelligence, I mean. I've said I've got a 4 before, this isn't the first time. I said it in Ars's chat as well. I got plans for that. I had plans for 3 for years, I just was very, very slow at getting on with it, because I'm a slow game maker. And it's definitely one of my big problems. Yeah, no, I've said before I've had a plan for 4 for a while. And that's going to be the last one. Oh, well. Okay, I guess I'm doing this from the bottom again. This isn't the best plan, because trying to force your way... But that looks great! Cool, okay. That worked really, really well somehow. I feel like I probably got a bit lucky on that. It's definitely not as fun, but it certainly works out. Like, I could have just gotten lucky like I have before when going down. Dude, piss off. Piece of crap. Oh, whoops. I messed up about coding again, so I'm gonna scroll up and reread. Then you read your own code? Yeah, I don't like looking back at Galaxy Friend. Oh, this doesn't seem that bad. I don't know what Cherry SP2B does, but... that doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, then that's fine. So yeah, Rassic, when are you playing Vegetable 3 if we're gonna be asking about this stuff? I will agree with that, Prince. Yeah, creation code coming before create event is kind of a pain. Although the flip side of that is like creation code coming after means you can't like put some code in the create event and just say the variable afterwards, which is kind of unfortunate. Dev tournament update. I'd rather not do the dev tour stuff. Look, you know what, Bogan? If somebody does a speedrun of Vegetable 3, I'll add the leaderboard. Just that nobody's done a speedrun of it. Adam said, like, oh, are you gonna add a leaderboard to it? And I thought it felt a bit like self-congratulating to add a leaderboard before a run's even in there, and we don't need another leaderboard with no runs. And so far, nobody's done runs still. So there you go, Bogan. Now you do have something to stream. And you're good at mashing as well, so that game's perfect for you. I am actually kind of surprised that Tis never did a run of that, honestly. I don't know if that rule still applies. I don't think it applied to 2. I think it was just 1. I'm fairly certain that rule just applied to 1. Which might be a little on the hard side. I can check who the VIPs are in a moment, though. Find out from that. Okay, I wasn't sure that was going to work out there. Neat. Ah! Oh, I bonked, damn it. Oh, let me check who my VIPs are. Nader and System. Yeah, I don't think it applies to 2, sorry. Honestly, I forget I have any VIPs sometimes because Nader never talks it. I don't think Nader watches much because time zones, so... A lot about the create stuff. Yeah, I bet. Oh yeah, Pooks had no indentation in that thing, did he? I forgot about that. 1 PM? Is it? Man, I keep thinking of -5 minimum. Bollocks. Why is Brazil so far right? How is it sticking out so far to the right of the US? Makes it so hard for me to tell what time zones it is. I know we've had this conversation already, but man, do I forget. 1 PM. I don't know, I kind of assume also that, like, people can't watch at that time because work normally, but I get that some people do watch at work. God, I always forget. Like, I know, we had this conversation, and I also mentioned I forgot when I had this conversation with Katie as well. Every time. Geography is not my strong point. Wakes up at 3 PM. God damn it. I was exhausted today, and even I wasn't that bad. Dude, how the hell do I deal with this attack that I'm currently at in this fight? Like, I've been making so little progress to anything in this chorus that I've not even thought about it. And it's just crossed my mind, it's like, wait, this bouncing leaky bollocks is a mess. How do I deal with this? Like, I feel like I stand more or less in the middle of the room, but I don't know. Probably not the middle directly, because they're going to be really fast there. But like, because it's bouncing upwards, I don't know how to deal with that. Crap. Yeah, I know you don't gotta go. I realize, Rassic. I realize you're just saying that in reply to playing Vegetable 3. Like, you've heard of the Rassic Challenge. Now it's for the Rassic break of a single game. It's the intermission. It's the intermission period in the challenge. The Rassic Classic, that was it, yes. I knew it rhymed, I couldn't remember the name for a moment. But I also knew it began with a C. Yeah, you've heard the Rassic Classic, now for, like, a better phrase thing for Rassic Intermission, because I'm not good at naming things. Crap, I ran into that one. The Rassic... Crack? Sick? Yeah. I'm not good at names. Like, a crack in the Rassic Classic. Yeah, I don't... There's a reason people don't come to me for naming things. Doesn't work out too well. Oh, really? I actually died that. Oops. Whee! See, you say this image exists, and all I can think of is like the messed up languages that exist, and I can only assume this is going to be one of those. And I can only assume it's going to suck. Ah! Ah! Aha! I survived! Oh yeah, going down was bad because of that reason, that was it. Yeah, because things sometimes got blocked off when I tried going up. That was my problem, I remember now. Yeah, I don't like that plan so much. I feel like dodging that at the top's not too easy. It doesn't work out quite as flawlessly as the first attempt, so... Fair enough, I'll just stick with what I have. What I have is fun anyway. Ow! What am I looking at? But not this. Don't do this. The brackets are at the end! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Oh, I don't know if that's honestly that, like, yeah, it makes sense and it seems reasonable enough, but also, holy crap, that's a mess. Like, as far as systems go, it honestly seems pretty reasonable, but it's also, just looking at it looks horrifying. I have a Discord I need to post that in. I'm in a Discord full of people that know what the hell they're doing, and occasionally I ask for help in there because they know what they're doing. Mostly full of people that do game maker stuff, like from fan games. And that seems like the perfect image to post to the general channel. Thank you, Mogan. I'm going to freak the hell out of people, because some people in that Discord are really good at coding as well, so that's just gonna be horrifying. They are going to despise it, and it will be beautiful. A non-monospace font. I don't know what that means. Ah! Dude, there's so much coding! Oh, I hope Plasma sees this image so badly. I hope Plasma sees this image so badly. There you are. I want him to see it because he's always the one that has the best reactions to these things. Like, if things seem bad to most people, it seems even worse to him, so it's really funny seeing his response. Crap. There we go. I'm dying because I'm not looking at this, because I should just focus on posting in the Discord, but screw it. Yeah. Oh, I need to see the responses. This is gonna be so good in a couple of hours when I'm done with the stream. Thank you, Morgan. By the way, I'll raid you after the stream for the Vegetable 3 runs, thanks. So, you can start things then. I'm glad I finally have somebody that can actually raid, that'll be cool. Oh. That's your reward. You get viewer count. Minimal viewer count, because nobody watches me playing this apparently. Because I've done so much goddamn avoidance, people are sick of it over the last few weeks. I can't really blame them for it, honestly. Also, Cake streaming, that doesn't help either, but I saw what my view count was like yesterday. Which is funny because like this tends to have like some of the best conversations sometimes as well. You actually get a hold of conversation when you're streaming avoidance normally. I feel like you don't get that so much from Needle because it's more about the game. Ah, you bitch! Thanks, Gray. There we go. Thanks, Grapefruit. That was free. Yeah, okay, I'll send them to you, don't worry. I'll probably just send you the chat log, honestly. I can't assume there'll be any bad reactions to that. I don't know how, like, it's a very quiet Discord, so I don't know how many people will actually respond to it, but somehow I lived, okay. Like, I don't know how many people will actually respond to it, because it's a very, relatively quiet Discord in general, but, like, it's not very big, it's relatively small. But yeah, I'm sure I could post it to Plasma specifically if I need to. Or just in, like, the OFR Discord, that a few people were sitting there. Or Wolfie's Discord, that also works. Just generally just in Discords, honestly. You can probably post it in Wolfie's if you want, Bogan, that will have some fun times. There's people that know what's going on in that place. Like, Adam knows what's happening as well, so maybe he'll notice it in there. Oh man, that is horrifying. That is a really old image, clearly, considering how much has been reposted. Okay, that lived somehow. Oh, I did live, wow. I have no idea if I'm gonna survive this. Wow, I lived. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I got it laid out pretty well. Nah, I'm too busy thinking about people's responses to that image, not actually paying attention. Oh, dude! Thanks for letting me down, Crayfruit. Cool. Thanks, transition. Appreciate it. Soon, TM. Yeah, I'm not staying up there. Not with that fruit in the way, thanks. Honestly, this route's just fun movement, really, just in general. Oh, I can give you a link if you want. There's tons of them on the internet. That wasn't sure if I could go up or not. I just kind of misread that, honestly. Dude, I didn't read that one. It just worked out. Oh, come on! Give me a break! At least that one was possible. God damn it! Ah. Oh, there's only one link on the internet? Oh, okay. That's strange. I thought Nintendo made multiple of them, but alright. I guess they DMCA'd all the others already. That was a little close for comfort. I do wonder if the number of fruit on this is random as well, or just like the angle of the fruits that aren't targeted at you. I didn't walk off a block again, cool. Sometimes I really feel like the angle of the fruit that targets me on the bottom row reaches the top sometimes and doesn't other times. Oh, jumped too low, fair enough. There's the timer's kicking in, I guess. Thanks for watching the progress attempt. The hour at the start is over now. Now we get to get stuck leading up to the grapefruit for the next. It's been 2 hours. How has it been 2 hours? Time has no meaning anymore. I actually can't believe it's been 2 hours. Genuinely. Time has lost all meaning when I play this boss. Ah, I jumped into that. I was trying to jump up to target them away from me. Sure doesn't have any meaning while I'm playing this, that's for sure. Oh, well, not going up on that one, am I now? Mate. Okay. No, they blocked my path. How dare they? Hey, damn it, I just jumped into that one. Oh. Thanks, Fram. We'll see what happens. The attack I'm currently on seems hard. Which means I could get it very quickly or it could take a very long time. We'll see. Depends how long it takes me to figure out what's going on. I'm assuming it'll take like 2 attempts or something. Probably won't get it next time, probably the one after. Then I've got to figure out how many attacks are after that. I assume it's 3, but like that's a very rough estimate. Wow, that lived, okay. Ah, I jumped way too early. I jumped way too early for that, fair enough. Like, I don't know how far into the song exactly I am at the end, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be like 2, maybe 3 attacks still. 3, maybe 4 even. Just based off where I think I am in the song, because I don't remember. Jesus. Let's go! Whee. Well, that delayed things out a lot. Nice. There's a lot of fruit gone right there, which is good, because I straight up just can't land there again. Because speed and gravity is random. Ah, I nearly killed myself. Good. Ah, next round. I say as I nearly kill myself. Cool. Am I going to be allowed to fall down from the top this time? Or will we get screwed over again? Or will I just misread things? That's always possible. Wow, I actually got to move. How nice of you. Thanks, game. Alright, now I actually have to try to pay attention so I don't screw this up. I say as I nearly screw it up. That's kind of hard, honestly. Damn it. I tried to go to the left of that one, but that was a tough one. I don't know, maybe I could have gone right. Maybe I could have gone right on that one. I don't know. I feel like the first attack after the chorus is over is actually patterned, funnily enough, like targeted. Because like the last 2 times I've done it, it seemed to bounce the same spots. Wow, that lived. Okay, that was a mess. Crap. Hello. Ow, bollocks. Okay, well, nothing blocked me off on the way down, so that's nice. I got lucky on that one then. Ah, that's what I get for tapping along with the music too slow. Fair enough. Should have just shot. Like, I always feel the need to do something with the song there, where Miku just repeats that same note like 7 times, but... just because it's the only thing I really do at the intro to make things interesting. That wasn't even intentional. Holy crap, that looks sick. Oh, why did that blue fruit go so far? Come on. Man, imagine being able to survive to the chorus. Imagine being able to survive long enough. I should say past the grapefruit, honestly, like the first minute. Because like, it's not even just to the chorus, because if I get there, it's just like, do I get to go up and drop down? Who knows? That's a loud helicopter. Alright. Don't know that one came through on the microphone. Alright, trying to pay attention and not screwing up for another attempt. Actually try to make sure we're doing this right. So that we don't just keep dying before grapefruit again. I keep going a little slow on this part, I will admit. I should probably be dropping down sooner. Let's try and not screw this up entirely. Shouldn't have jumped on that honestly, but it worked out. Grapefruit being nice. The grapefruit were being nice, but apparently I didn't jump high enough. Because normally on the grapefruit attack, I jump slightly too high because they're going at a downwards angle, so I thought I had the right height by jumping a little lower than normal, but I guess it was too low, so... That's annoying. Like, that was going to be a decent attempt then. Like, I'm trying to pay attention again, see if we can get something good going, and see if I can learn something new for another time. But, like, obviously I've got to not die first, and that's difficult, apparently. Wow, that was a mess. The curving attack is such a mess sometimes, it really is. Whoa there. Okay, buddy. Up we go. Hey, I made the landing there, nice. Oh, come on! I did like a 1 frame, because as soon as I jumped, I realized that thing was coming. God damn it. Really, though? That's... Oh, man, it's such an upsetting way to die like that, it really is. I just didn't read that well. Fair enough. This is the problem with low viewer streams. Like, for just as much conversation as you can have, the conversation can die just as suddenly, unfortunately. And then it's back to, well, can Struber say something witty? And, for the 4th boss in a row, the answer is no, because there's too many bosses in the section. Too many bosses in a section again. Oh, wait, which one's Good Rage? That's, is that Random Chaos? It seemed good, it seemed decent as far as I could tell. I'm guessing it's Radzer if you're comparing it to Milky Ways. But the only avoidance I know that has that song was another one that was quite a bit harder. But I know Good Rage came out around the same time as well. I'm not going to land there. I don't trust it, honestly. Alright, do we get to live? We do, because Grey was nice. Cool. Ah, what I say is I nearly jump into it. Cool. That was one of the freer attacks I'm gonna get there. Alright. Not gonna get that RNG frequently. Dude, gee, friggin' piss off. Christ. I'm sorry I didn't double jump slightly higher when the other fruit were near me, my bad. God, it really is just such a luck fest for me if I survive that attack. Nope. I don't even know if landing there is really a good thing either. It just seems to work out for the most part. Yeah, Random Chaos is pretty good at that stuff. I agree. I do think some of his older ones are a bit more camera shaky than fun. Like it focuses more on effects than something interesting to play, but I do think he got a lot better over time as well. kind of waiting for that one to time itself out, honestly. Next round of How Do I Die to Falling Fruit this time. Yay! Oh, come on, I should have hugged the wall after all, damn it. I don't know if I would have lived, but I probably would have. Man, I didn't want to go further left because, like, that attack's already too much for me to go far to the left there, so... But man, it did not let me go to the right, that's for sure. Okay. Didn't really deal with that well, but it worked out. I was delaying it for so long, I just kept wanting to stay up there, and it just seemed to be working out really well, so I just stayed up for longer. I probably did wait a bit long there. Oof, didn't think I was making that. Ah, oh, come on. Fine, whatever. I just kind of knew that was over like 3 seconds in advance, honestly. Just waiting for fruit to get out of my way and not being able to read it well enough. Ah, yeah, fine. Ah, fine. Thank you, game. I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. Really couldn't tell with those, honestly. Nice. In which aspect here, pass? Because there's many ways it could be the case, but in which one specifically in this time? Oh, come on. Really? That didn't dodge? Oh, the monospace thing, gotcha. Oh yeah, I knew I missed reading a comment, damn it. Non-fixed width while coding. Yeah, that does sound like a bit of a mess, not gonna lie. Don't think I'd be the biggest fan of dealing with that. Imagine using multiple fonts when coding. That does not sound like a fun time. Ah. Shouldn't have jumped there, honestly. Worked out, but I shouldn't have jumped. Eesh. Ah, crap. I bonked, really? Like I didn't have enough trouble. I mean, I think anyone that suggests that doesn't mean it seriously. It's just like, imagine if the hard game was harder, lol. That's how I always hear it. Because they don't realize that you will. Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know if that's on them though at that point. Like, just because somebody makes a dumb suggestion doesn't mean you follow through. I just jumped way too high, damn it. Now I'm making dumb mistakes. Not even been 3 hours yet. How has it been 2.5? Okay. Time has no meaning. I really thought I'd beat this by the end of this week. But man, did I misjudge how long it takes to get to the end of a fight sometimes. Ah, crap. Yeah, that's on me. Yeah, as long as you're having fun with it, obviously it's fine. Like, I'm sure you're doing it for a reason, as opposed to just your friend told you to. I swear, every time I feel like playing a hard game to fill that void again, I'm always just dead inside by the end of it. It always lasts so much longer than I expect it to. Because the hard stuff has more problems than I expect as well. Oh, looks. I want to look at Discord for a little bit. I'm so tired of this screen. I really am. Bogan's gonna have fun with some of these. Oh, Bogan didn't post the image in Wolfie's Discord, why? No. Oh, you sure are? Okay, cool. Eventually then, I guess. So bloody tired. As long as you will eventually, that's fine, that's fine. Unless you're replying to the first sentence, not the second or something. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the rest of the messages to go through first, honestly, in case anybody else has a response. I wasn't expecting 2 already, honestly. There's less reactions as opposed to, like, snarky comments, which, yeah, I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with snarky comments on that. That's also fine. Hello. I really do like the start of this chorus. Just like the slight mystical feeling it has in the instruments. The ability to misread it every single time. It's so good, it's so good. Completely screw up because you glimpse at chat because you think it's fine for some reason instead of paying 100% attention to the game because otherwise you die every single time. Oops. Yeah, fair enough. If you struggle with original projects, that's fair. I probably can't really talk myself. My fan games are pretty much fan games or fan games, so... Like, the basis of most of the ideas are just like, what did this other game do? Let's try doing it as well. That's the second freeze I've had there, and it's weird. But alright. Pretty much all my ideas are just like, hey, this other fan game did this thing, and I like that fan game, so... God damn it. soon PM. I was definitely not dealing with that on the far right there. That was not going to end well. Pretty clean. Alright, just don't read chat at all during the next minute and a half or something, I guess, because otherwise I'll mess up somewhere. Imagine trying to be a good streamer. Oh, cool, I'll just die and... Sure. First time I've seen that happen. And honestly, you're not entirely wrong. Like, you get big enough and you just can't read the chat room anyway. So, like, they genuinely don't read chat that much. Like, Among Us streamers definitely don't, but, like, they have an excuse to, you know, not spoiling the thing if they're a crewmate. But, like, they're also more interacting with the group as well, so people aren't really interacting with the stream. Like, the big streamers don't really interact with chat, you're right. It kind of goes in waves, I guess. I don't know what the breakpoints really are for that. I don't know, maybe it's not waves, actually. Maybe it's not waves. I don't know exactly how the breakpoints would work. But, like, my first thought was that, like, you start off with no people, so you're not really interacting with chat at all. Then you get some people and you're interacting with chat. And then you get big enough and you stop interacting with chat because it's more about playing the game or something. And then you get bigger than that and, like, kind of start interacting with chat, but it's, like, very sporadically because you don't need to constantly read it. That could have gone worse. Like, people with, like, borderline 1,000, I'd say, is probably not really interacting with chat so much. I have no experience or anything with this. I don't know, like, how accurate I am. Of course. But, and then you get like 10,000 or so, and they interact with chat a bit more because they just look over every so often and, like, see a message, and that's fine. Because you know they can't keep up with everything. But they still do some interaction. Like Co-Carnage as well as one I'm thinking of for that. Like, they don't read that much, but they read a little bit. I don't really know, like, what the borderline between those numbers would really be. Mostly because I don't really see that much of, like, all levels of things, so... That would have been such luck if I survived that. Like, all levels of streamers. I don't really know what point it is that you kind of stop interacting. Yeah, no, it definitely does, which is why I'm not really sure on how accurate this is. Destination runs, you're probably not interacting with chat much. I feel like ZFG reads chat a reasonable amount still. I can't tell. He either reads chat quite a bit or not at all, and I'm not sure which one it is. Well, yeah, obviously, but generally the more viewers a stream has, the more active a stream is, like the chat is. So that's why we're going based off of that, because, like, obviously it's based off how active the chat is, but... Generally, if more people are watching, more people are chatting. Like, it's also, like, physically impossible to have a chat that's just in my numbers range that's just as active as somebody with 1,000. They will just have more conversation going. And I'm not really thinking of, like, the difference between a guy with 50 viewers versus a guy with 200. I'm thinking more the difference of a guy with 100 viewers versus a guy with 500 to 1,000 to more. Because I know like Carnage and Cherno's chat sent. Actually no, Cherno's chat seems to be relatively active, I'd say. But Carnage's tends to be relatively tame as far as I'm aware. Single jumps, let's go. Three. Damn it, I really hoped I get onto that one. I really thought I could do that. I didn't want to have to jump over Gray again. Really thought I was going to make that one. Hey guy, how's it going? Oh, I like this. Yeah, no, I know, pass. I don't think that... I'm not sure, like, if there's really ever a level where it's, like, there's literally no interaction except maybe, like, even Forzen's, like, saying hi chat. Like, I don't know, but, like, I doubt Forzen's really reading anything in the chat so much as saying... responding to chat like it's a person. I'm still tired as always because I'm still on this section that has been in my mind for the last 4 weeks, so... Even if it's been different bosses, it's still the same part. I've made minor progress in this today, so that's been nice, but that was a while ago at this point. F? Oof. Like a frame later I would have died. So yeah, I've made progress, but I am still just as tired as you expect. Unfortunately, and I'm looking forward to being done. And not thinking about the game for a while. It will be cool. Attack really is just Len, but easier, huh? But with the blur effect. Looking at the fruit on the right. Oh, let's have one up. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I definitely am aware that it depends on the streamer as well. Like, a streamer's chat is based on how the streamer is, after all. Which is probably, like, Cherno's chat is always really nice as far as I'm aware. It's, like, that's always a good example of a good chat room as far as I can remember. As far as I can remember, it's been a while. I remember there being some issues of points, but I can't remember if that was Cherno's chat or just the game that he was playing. I feel like it was related to the game he was playing at the time. Ow. Imagine being able to play and read. I live. Like, Cherno just isn't a streamer that I'm entertained by, so that's why I don't really know much about him, but he seems like a cool guy in the chat room, seems alright. Yeah, that's the thing, it's like, but it's not a total meme fest as well, which is also a thing sometimes that happens there. Like, I'm not really particularly interested in Half-Life runs, for example, though, so that doesn't really help. It's kind of funny, like, I'm still one of those guys that's... I generally prefer watching for the game than the streamer still. Like, there's few people I watch that don't play fan games. And I feel like the few that I do watch, I don't really watch too frequently anyway, like, there's Nanosaurus Rex. I mostly watched him originally because he played fan games, so... Like, the non-fan game stuff, I don't tend to watch quite so much. It's weird, I feel like the longer you spend on Twitch, the more you move to watching for a streamer. Yeah, Fruit's the main guy. Like, Fruit is pretty much the only guy I watch that doesn't play fan games. And he also played fan games, and that's how I found him, so... Like, that's That's how I find anyone. If you play I Want to Be the Guy fan games, I'll probably find you. Ah, damn it. You probably won't find me because I'm too busy grinding a boss that nobody cares to watch. Yeah, you watch big streamers more for the streamer than for the chat room, that's for sure. Because, yeah, the chat's obviously too big to really interact with. Like, you kind of have a limit of a few hundred people. Crap, I messed up there. That worked out. But, like, once the streamer gets more than a few hundred people for their view count, then it's kind of impossible to chat with them really well. Like, B-Rex is kind of around the limit on, I feel like, on viewer per chat count. I'm honestly surprised how frequently he reads my messages. Don't die to this again, please. Thank you. I say it's hard. Yay! Ah, Gray actually let me live, I'm surprised. Gray actually let me live. Cool! Wow, we got another attempt to the friggin' falling ones, probably. I get to die here again. Yay! When was the last time I got past it? I don't even remember. I jumped, though! Come on, I saw that one. Man... I read that one coming. I read that through coming, I pressed jump to avoid and I still died. Man! Why does it take so long to get back to that? Oh yeah, no, for sure. You try to send your message like 5 times, at which point you know you're kind of spamming it. Or it's most likely too late to be sent anyway, so there's no point in sending it another time. But yeah, trying to get a big streamer to read your chat message really is just a lottery. So he's trying to hear your voice in the void. Like, you're shouting into the football stadium and hoping the footballer points out your... I jumped too late. Your voice of all the things that are going on. Like, somehow he hears you at the back of the stadium just yelling, "Have you tried the thing?" Then he realizes your comment's useless anyway. Like, why don't you try avoiding the spikes? Like, ah, yes, clearly I should have listened to that guy in the back. I'm glad that I heard that one. Have you tried not touching the spikes? Like, no, really? Wow, you're so original. I've never heard that before. And reading chat and dodging his heart. A sun-shunning hobgoblin typically hunting through eBay to hunt for coins to get profit from. What? Alright then. You do risk management, I see. I'm not currently playing on the DevTool version, so no. Obviously I could if I just played on the GMX one, but... Yeah, I watched Lethal Frag for a bit, but I just couldn't be entertained by it for some reason again. I mean, again, it's one of those things, like, it's always person's opinion. Like, he seemed cool for some things, but... I think it's just because, again, like, I'm entertained more by the game than by the streamer. But I do agree Lethal Frag's chat is another one that's really good. But again, like, it's probably partly because of the personality of the streamer as well. I don't know why, I know I followed Lethal Frag for a bit, but I just couldn't really get into it. Unfortunately. Well, the fact that he streamed quite as frequently as he did is still insane in that 3-year challenge, or 2-year challenge. I can't even last a week. I can't even last a week and I'm tired. Granted, I am playing this of all things, so that probably doesn't help, but like, History of Fan Games is probably another example. I was like, I'm playing that much and I was exhausted. And that wasn't even every day in the week. Yeah, no, yeah, I get that as well. Probably Rogan. Like, you see your name and automatically dismiss a thing because you know they're just going to be posting crap in the chat room. Nothing of value will be lost. That's why it's hard to tell with me, because sometimes I'm posting useful stuff and sometimes I'm posting genuine questions I don't know the answer to. Oh, that lived. Wow, that was lucky. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, if a streamer does something vaguely funny or says something funny, you'll know you're about to see a spam of lols in the chat room. Just because saying any more probably won't get read anyway. Yeah, he's letting me down. Ah, I screwed that up though. Probably should have died on that one, honestly. How will I die to falling this time? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I should have hugged the grapefruit on the left-hand side. My mistake. Well, only 10 more hours to go until we hit the 20-hour limit, and feel like maybe there is actually some problem with this to get test played again. Wow. I don't expect Wolves to be right that this fight is actually less fair than Len. It's easier than Len, but like, there's a difference between fairness and difficulty. Like, it definitely feels way easier to get screwed over in this fight as far as I can tell. Or maybe it's just been too long since I played Len and I just can't remember the feeling anymore. Who knows? Ah, I screwed that one up. That was terrible on my part. Yeah, I hate mod spam so much. I really do. It infuriates me when people do that in Wolfie's chat as well. And by people, I mean Skull. Like, it's normally on big moments of some sort, but it still pisses me off so much. Like, there are 1,000 people in here, 100 maybe, but still. And like, you just completely destroyed the chat room. And it's, oh, I hate it so much. Just mod spam in general is annoying to me. Even regardless of whether it's a minor moment or not. I'll just go through the grave. I keep trying to jump over the grave, but even though I know it's easier to go under there, like whenever I fall down like that, may as well just do that from now on again. Oh crap, okay. My bad, I want to stay up there then. Next round. Again. I'm so tired. Strangely free, but okay. Hello. Thank God the tails don't kill. Yeesh, that was a lot of fruit near me. Okay. Thankfully it was all on the floor, but still. That could have been real bad. I know I can't stay further to the left because the grey fruit have killed me there before, so I'm trying not to, and then I die because there's no way out because the attack's a dick. I won't go to the right on this. Don't trust it. Why is that yellow fruit animating? Okay, why? Yeah, okay, that's the point. Why the green fruit got no animation and the rest do? Weird. I'm very curious if the green fruit have an animation here compared to the others. But I screwed that one up, honestly. I feel like they don't. Huh, weird. Hey, DS how's it going? Cat cams. Nice. Oops. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I mean, that's just because cats are cute in general, though. Cool to watch. I wonder if there's any streams that's literally just... Well, I'm sure there are. I'm pretty sure I've seen some. Yeah, the green fruit just don't have any animation. Huh. Weird. That's really weird. I don't know why they don't have any animation. Alright. Like, literally every other fruit has an animation except for the green fruit. That just didn't walk off. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna mention that. Where is he? And I have caps on. Huh. Weird. Alright, well, that's something else I noticed. I knew there was something off there, but I could never quite place it. Ah, I messed up. Oh. Soon. I get a strange feeling I'm not going to be beating this today. No idea what gives me that idea. No clue what gives me that thought. That's pretty easy at least. Hello. Yeesh. Nasty. Okay, well, fine. How do I die to falling this time? Falling or grapefruit, that's pretty much what it should be. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Just die there instead. Cool, thanks. Thanks, RNG. Thank you, fight. I stopped further left and I thought I was going to walk off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Bit close for comfort, but that worked out, I guess. Oh, I really thought I went left soon there, but okay. Like, I knew I had to walk past that one. It's going to be hard to the right, that's for sure, but no, well. I just... It's going to be that case where I just want to make one more attempts that makes progress and I'm not going to get anywhere. Most likely. Considering the last 3 attempts died to the falling fruit. I've not died to grey in a while, I think, but sure can't get past the falling fruit right now. It really is just grinding out luck. As always. Nope. Not even including the spinning fruit there, of course. Imagine test playing a crap. Oh, well, okay, Grey was nice, let us down. The fruit to the top sure didn't. Three, thank you. So, death to falling then? And trying to transition from looking at the top to the bottom is really hard there. Oh, and there's the last couple. Ah, I screwed it up. I knew I shouldn't have jumped there. Damn it. You really shouldn't jump on that attack at all if you can help it. Like, jumping is so bad on that thing, and I knew it was there as well, but unfortunately I couldn't save from that point. That's a shame. Like, why is the falling attack so much harder than everything else? I really just have to get lucky, but because like of how things work, because it feels fair more often, it looks fair more often than not, therefore it's fine to not fix. Even though when it's unfair, it really sucks. Yeah, I'm afraid we've currently reached that point where I was in Len, where it's just there's nothing left to say. Just me trying to pay attention to the fight and see what I get screwed over by next time. And just hope we get somewhere with it. Oh, good. Well, we got lucky on the way up, thank you. I screwed up on that one. Nothing! And we got lucky on the way down as well. Alright, falling through then. Oh, will I just screw up on the part after again? Oh wow, it's actually... it was semi-reasonable is what I was going to say, but then I messed up at the end. Damn it. Messing up post-grapefruit going away is always a shame. That's always sad. I had to go left on that and I knew it, but I just messed up my input. Wow, I actually survived that one. Alright. Seriously, why don't the green fruit have an animation? It's weird. Everything but the green fruit. Yeesh. Didn't read that well. Oh, good. Well, guess I'm just not going up again. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Thanks. Sure, yeah. Ah, fair enough, my bad. Ah, damn it. Well, my mistake. I'm trying so hard to make progress in this dude, but... man, the RNG sucks. Cheers. I appreciate the thought, I'm just really tired because I've been playing this one section of 4 bosses for too damn long. And I miss being able to see more of the game. Ah, death. Oh, I actually could have saved that. I actually could have had that. I didn't tap over enough. Just didn't realise in time. Probably death. Ooh, wow. Alright. Man, some of these fruit go far. They really go a long distance. Dodge was unnecessary. Wasn't sure I was making that honestly, but okay. Oh, come on! Piss off! It's too hard for its own good. It really is. I don't know, what was that one? 308? Okay. God. Like, this is supposed to be the fun fight, too. I'm just so sick and tired of having to test play this game, man. And if I'm not test playing, I'm just dealing with crap anyway. That's just like, what am I meant to do? Like, oh yeah, well there was a way through. And it's like, sure, if I do two 16 pixel dodges, that doesn't make it okay. Like, oh yeah, clearly I just need to be able to read at the speed of friggin' light and see that the gap was the smallest thing known to man, and then get through in all of the short time that I had. Therefore the attack's fine, guys! Like, no! That's not how it works. Not including the fact that these four fights are so out of whack with each other. Like, I'm not even including the fact that the four divas are supposedly not even close to each other in difficulty. Which, yeah, cool, that makes a section great. Yeah, because putting it into words is always simple for boss fights and fan games. I mean, avoidances are always simple, just dodge for hit. It's actually pulling it off that's always the problem. Cool. Oh man, maybe I could have stayed one down, it would have been fine, but if you wait too long, you die very, very quickly, so... Cool. That way. No, I had no idea where to go on that one. I probably could have gone to the right, but I didn't read it in time. I'm just so sick and tired of having to deal with bull crap. Ah, crap. And that's with the long break I had as well. My bad. Whatever. I just can't read the curving. I should have put this on the track for the chair ages ago, but I just really didn't seem to matter. Imagine being able to make progress in this fight, eh? I really hoped there'd be at least one fight I'd just be able to deal with reasonably and not have to hope on multiple attacks, but this one clearly isn't it. Just once. Cover that poorly. Ah, cover that poorly as well. Good, my reading skills are screwed apparently. Wonderful. Wonderful, and that one just spawned on my ass and was also hidden behind another fruit. Great. Imagine being on a make. I'm gonna have to go back to the lane where I only play like 2 to 3 hours, if that. I really am. Oof, that was closer than I thought it was gonna be. Ah, crap. Yeah, you know, I just can't bring myself to care anymore today. Do I have anyone to raid? God, not even 3.5 hours. Christ. Yeah, there's people, but I don't care. Thanks for watching. I'm done.